Okay, so let me demonstrate how to what's the idea behind the auto Dragonstone legendary stages with very strong heroes such as Rock or Salian. Um, it's not as if you have a Rock and you can just auto the whole damn thing by yourself. If you put up a relatively um, disconnected and unorganized team, you are gonna get wrecked by their AoE, and especially since they cannot be debuffed for more than a few seconds, you will not be able to silence or even do anything uh, that is annoying to them. And when you meet the boss, he will just kill you in one shot. So it's extremely important that you follow my PvE team the other day that I posted. However, if you happen to have something like a rock and you want to know how to say auto legendary Dragonstone with this guy, I will help you out. Okay, so first we have rock. I'm gonna need since rock has two ability. One is mana based and one is energy based. I want him to have a little skill which can either generate enough resources for both skills, or I can use Hecate, because Hecate little skill regenerates a tons of mana, and since Rock's secondary skill helps with the energy regen as well, so you can actually do Hecate little lead. However, Hecate has a very big problem. Her skill costs a ton of mana, and what you are going to see is that she is going to cast her skills while you have nothing left to do, and your team will die. So Hecate is actually not a very good choice. She is a good choice when she can actually deal damages in her transcended form, but right now, no. So what I'm gonna do is I will choose probably Edward as a lead. However, Edward has only like 15% energy and mana recovery, so it's not a really good choice as a leader. Looking at these guys, I think I'm gonna choose Kali because of the following reasons. First of all, she is the same as Hecate in terms of mana regeneration. She actually has the best mana regen in the game right now at 30%. Meanwhile, Hecate only has 20%. Of course, she has an advantage as she has at every way +1 mana, so you will always be having mana to just spam out your skill. However, I really like Kali. Both of her skill only cost 1 mana, right? So she will never use up all of your resources. And with the right build, Kali can reach 100% critical rate, and she has this single target DPS that you are looking for to finish off weaker targets. Also, she has ranged heroes receive damage minus 30%. So she will help you survive a lot of big damages from legendary Dragonstone's monsters. Okay, and the all heroes dealt damage plus 50%. This is also very good. Okay, so I would think I'll choose Kali. And next we need a very strong healer. So either we use Gudo, right, or we use Hammer Lead. So Gudo is better for PvP team because mostly, he can work. However, I do not like the fact that he doesn't have 100% debuff resistance on my account. He is usually paired with Aisha, so I only left him at about 70%. So I'm gonna choose Hamelin because we really need that survivability. You can try Gudo if you have Gudo. Otherwise is pretty hard. And the last one, we need a tank. So we have damage dealer, we have healers, right? Now we need a tank because all those monsters can just single target DPS your frontliners, and they are going to chew through all of your team in like about a few seconds once they are no longer disabled. So here I have a few options, right? So either I can go a bell can work, but as you can see right now I don't have much how do you say utilization of resources. Only Kali used both of her skill, right? And Rock has an extremely high cooldown on his skills. So I think it's best that I choose Edward because my Edward has his first skill is at a level 8 and he can deal a lot of damages. He also has this skill reset upon usage, so he will be able to utilize the rest of the resources that I have. So keep in mind that this team, as you can see, they are results of almost 1 year of playing, so I don't think that it is fair for newbie to actually try to copy this team composition. However, what I want to show you is the thought behind each team. Okay, even if with these units, if I change one of these guys out, I will still have trouble auto Dragonstone Legendary, right? That's why what I showed you in the other video about the best PvE team, they actually worked and they are much more efficient than this one. I will try to incorporate that one later on in this video. Okay, so let us begin with the auto. Okay, what happened? Right, so as you can see, all you need to do is auto, and you will see in a lot of instances in this video is that you will take a few bidding from these guys, and you need a lot of sustainability as well as the ability to spam out your skill. Yep. See, 20,000 damages on my Edward. If that skill hits the backline, you can bet your ass that somebody is gonna die. Of course not my team because of Hamelin's buff, but any other team that doesn't have continuous lockdown and silence, they are going to be dead in like a few seconds. These guys also, it's extremely annoying. But yeah, wait a minute. So yeah, as you can see, Edward he's really good at during this situation, and as you can see, my resources, they're always at high level, and I don't need to worry much about running out of resources. And you can see the boss, he got down immediately from the cyclone, so it was like something like 0.5% up in the air. This skill is very strong, but not with the buff that Edward received from Hamelin. So this is how I actually auto my way inside Dragonstone Legendary. Okay, so let's see if I can show you more. And welcome everyone to my other accounts. In this account, I will try to show you how do we auto Dragonstone Legendary with the team that I posted earlier in the last video. The Wheeler and Salian and Da Vinci Transcended, right? Okay, so let's try this one. So this was the team. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. So as you can see, the setting over here, you cannot use this one because of the weekly subscription pack. So if you want to auto legendary, you can buy
the pack and followed my instruction in the last video. As for now, you really need is a very good high DPS unit to clear out the field, and you need to sustain yourself using said unit. So as you can see with Da Vinci, her first skill has one mana charge back on cast, and her second skill has 1 energy charge back on cast. So it's really good. Salian herself, both of her skill gives you back 1 mana, so it's basically free to spam out her skill. And I'm also using a Purify cooldown. This passive is extremely hard to get because they only comes from Basper, right? And also the last one is your good old Wheeler with double Purify cooldown minus 16%. And his skill is 11.4 seconds cooldown, and if you are using Da Vinci, it will comes down to 0. So that's how you try to alter this map. So let us begin. And keep in mind that you cannot do this if you are using the normal version of Da Vinci, because you will not have enough damages. Okay. So spam and 1 missile, and all is dead. So that's why Da Vinci is so good. She is so strong in this type of combat. She will one-shot every team inside PvP as well, as long as they don't have protection. Yep, even with Hamelin buff, I haven't seen any guy that survived my whole missiles to the face, especially those fire unit. Well, a Salian that has nature, has creation protection might be able to survive, but other than that, no. So as you can see, very fast, very effective, and you can do this with every map. So I highly recommend that Da Vinci is your first transcendent hero. So she will make your life much more easier in Rumble, in PvP, and even in Dragonstone. So you can safely farm your way through and not missing out any bonuses. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope that you actually learned something from my video about why I am choosing this or not. Okay, goodbye.